Good morning, my esteemed listeners and followers. I'm Sudanese from Sudan. I'm still with you, telling you about my internal situations, not as a complaint to you, but to give you lessons that whenever the people of every country wants to live freely, they have to struggle. They have to stand with their army and their people together so as to defeat the enemy. We do not want another country so as to suffer as we are suffering now. We want our Africans, Arabian countries to take the lesson from us as Sudanese. When there is a unity among their people and the government is doing well among their people, the people are going to live happily. There will never be a chance or a room for those who want to defeat or to crack the country, to make them as parties or fighting each other as it's going on inside the country. When there is one army, no militia can take a room among the national army, as we did. There is no room at all for a militia so as to be part of the national army, because the national army has its rules when recruiting individuals so as to be part of it. But what we have made here in Sudan, this militia has done everything bad when they want to join the national army. They refuse so as to be part of the national army because they know that the national army has a law and also has regulations. All these steps organize the work with the officers and non-commissioned officers and soldiers. And those militia are just believe in their tribal leaders. They never respect their officers. When they want, when the government wants so as to join them to the army, they refuse completely. They want to be apart, away from it. They want to buy their arms and to have their own train and their special salaries from the Ministry of Finance. And that is make a difference between them and the regular forces. So the people hate them because they have seen that this thing which is made by the former regime in our country, Sudan, is going to make a problem. So their imagination and their expectation has come true. Now we are reaping the fruits of our bad doings when we established this militia so as to do special work in west of Sudan. This is one of the former government mistakes, and we are now correcting them. We want our people, whenever they listen, we want the African, the Arabian people, when they are listening to me, don't try to make another army beside the national army, because that new-born is not going to be good as a real born. It's going to make problem for you. And now I want all the followers to have tranquility in themselves. Now our army is advancing, and now the system is going to come back, and the people are standing by the army so as to defeat and conquer the militia. Now they have no weapons, they have no military cars, and they are moving individually inside the areas, and the people now are trained so as to defeat themselves by themselves. Therefore, they will never have a chance so as to feed the people when they are coming inside the areas. We believe that when the government is very near to the people will be able so as to defeat the enemy. And now we are doing this. The popular resistance, which is established by the army, the people have obeyed it and replied objectively to it. So the people now have gone to the squares as to be trained by the army to use weapons well so as to defeat themselves. And this has come back with positive results. We are very happy to announce it, and the victory is coming near day by day. I wish you all the best, and bye for now.